There was some bad juju on set of Lee Daniels' newest film, The Deliverance, even with some intense prayer circles. After reading what happened on the sets of The Exorcist and Poltergeist, Daniels decided to have an actual deliverer on the set of his Netflix movie. The director revealed in a new town hall interview hosted by SiriusXM's Bevy Smith. Despite his efforts, several bad things still happened, from his star being hospitalized to his dog dying. Things happen, and I was not going to let things happen on my set, and also I needed it for me, Daniels explained. And so we prayed before and there's those of us that don't believe in prayer. Though Daniels admitted the praying was really beautiful, and I think that we needed it, several unfortunate incidents still occurred. And even with that, there were still things that happened on the set that was, my sister is in every movie that I've ever done as my good luck charm. And she was in the scene with Glenn in the chemo scene, and she's the one that sort of gave her attitude in the chemo scene, Daniels said. And 2 days later, after being in the chemo scene, she was diagnosed with the lung cancer. Literally. My dog died on the set. The stars of the horror film, Glenn Close, and Monique, Andra Day, and Demi Singleton, were also on hand for the interview. And Monique reminded her director that she also had to go to the hospital during the making of the film, which follows a family in Indiana who discover strange, demonic occurrences that convince them and their community that the house is actually a portal to hell. Mr. Daniels had me doing a scene, okay? And we're outside. And Monique explained when asked what led to her hospitalization. It was just the demon was supposed to be on top of the building, so they kept blowing this. I mean, at one point I'm like, Lee, do we have this S? Because I can't breathe. They kept blowing. He was like, one more time. So when I got finished, right, my thyroid was it was just sick. Oh, baby. I was like, what kind of S is this? It was a lot of things happening with the deliverance. Whether or not they worked, the prayer circles were certainly an interesting part of the experience for Close, who admitted it was the first time she was seen praying in a circle on a set. Yes, with somebody with the deliverer who spoke in tongues sometimes, she admitted. I thought it was incredible, but Lee would say, okay, we're going to pray now. Anybody want to come? We're going to do it now. So everybody knew what we were doing, and they could choose to come or not, and it didn't matter.